Good afternoon, traders. It's 11:30 p.m. on Tuesday, February the 1st. Gonna get this new month started off right. I'm long AIG from 40.50 and my stop's at 40.12. I'm long some stock, and I also bought some front month calls. It's now ripping. I saw the volume start seeping in. That's when I took my long. I don't know what's causing this huge move, but the main thing was we had to get past the 40.82 level, which we did. And this is a 5-minute candlestick that you see right here just ripping. You see my moving average bars all in the white, and if we get a 1 hour one in the white, that will be good for me. So right now what I really want to see is this hold above the 40.82, and especially the open of the day 40.73 to continue higher. But I'm happy with this long position. I'm long the February 42 calls, just to let you guys know, and they're up 32% on the day. I'm probably up around 20% in them thus far. Just to let you guys know, I sold Apache yesterday way too early. I held it overnight on Friday when we had that huge down move, and I sold it yesterday around 116.39. I believe that was the exact number. But we rallied another 4 points, so I'm disappointed in that. I wasn't disciplined enough to take a chance. I just wanted the quick profits. We've all been there. We just got to learn from our mistakes. Mistakes build character. Alright, and then the FCX, I'm still long FCX. I bought it yesterday going into the close because I felt that we were going to gap up. We just kept testing this 108.50 level, and then finally when I woke up this morning we had gapped up, and like I said, I'm still long. So my stop on FCX is at 121.90. And then of course you see the AIG right here on the right on a 1-minute chart just ripping up, volumes increasing. And we're looking at the ES here. Our target's 1303. We should hit that today. Dow Jones is trading at 11,992 right now, up 100 points. We're about to gun for that 12,000 level. And looking at AIG, you see on the right here we're getting a buy signal. Sorry about that, on the PPS on the 2-hour chart, which is good. And here you see the daily chart, and I wanted to point something out. Take a look at this declining volume that we've had. And instead of me having to draw trend lines for the volume anymore, I have a tight little moving average that is weighted going over the volume. And like I said, when the volume's declining, it shows up in red, and then when it's ascending, it shows up in white. That's just the easier way of telling when your position, either equity, index, whichever, is changing the trend. And like I said, we've been going down pretty sharply in the volume. So today, if we could get above the average volume, around, I'd say if we get 5 million shares traded today, it will be nice for us, and we could hold above our levels. I think we could get a move back up to 42.5. UPS beat on earnings today, and over the last 5 years I've been tracking UPS during the fourth quarter earnings, kind of back testing certain strategies. And it's not all has to do with technicals, it's fundamentals as well, because you got to look at it like this. During the holidays there's going to be a lot more shipping, not only by the corporate sector, which is shipping out presents to the consumers, but the consumers are shipping out presents to other consumers. So that usually causes these stocks to rise. Now what you have to take account of right now is higher gas prices, which are going to affect these companies sooner or later. As of right now, how they dealt with it is they put a higher surcharge on the packages they were shipping to handle the gas prices rising. Speaking of gas prices rising, I think this is the final oomph that we needed to get crude oil above the previous high at 93.02 and start gunning for 100. I'm very bullish on this. You guys know how bullish I've been for a long time now. Every single dip I am adding to my position, my core position, and it's going to 100 hands down. If the market's going up, crude oil's going up. Something I wanted to show you guys that I can almost guarantee you didn't see on CNBC or any of the news stations, because I certainly didn't. They don't really want to put this kind of stuff on air, and my personal opinion, I really hate to say this, but they're planning a terrorist attack from the inside. That's what I believe. I believe every situation is followed up by a greater situation. So, just an opinion, maybe Egypt is going on right now to try to make us look over there and not pay attention to other things that are happening. I don't know if you guys follow this, but they're actually passing a bill right now to restrict our weapons. They're also passing another bill. It's called the Internet Kill Switch. Look it up. And basically what it does is it allows the governing agencies to restrict our internet whenever they feel like it. And the reason for this is because all the mainstream media, these underground sites like Drudge Report and Rush Limbaugh, Alex Jones, a couple other people are getting a lot of traffic to their sites because they're covering the actual facts, not just pieces of them. You see, the mainstream media only covers what they want you to know. It's the same with the stock market and everything. It's the machine. It's really rigged against us. The government used to be for the people. Now it's the government for the government and their best interest. When they're pushing 1,000-page healthcare bills through the Congress without even reading them, you know something's wrong. Anyways, back to this. They're warning for a Wall Street attack on a lot of the major banks. I'm pretty sure Goldman Sachs will never be hit. I'm pretty much 100% sure with that. But they say Al-Qaeda is trying to hit them now. So just keep an eye on that. I'll post the link in the description. Another stock that reported earnings today was P-Car. They make basically larger trucks in the States, and then in Europe they make a little smaller trucks like F-150s and stuff. And they're slowing down, but that can be expected because what are people doing during times like this? They're getting rid of the diesels and the big trucks, and they're downgrading to smaller vehicles. Like I said, I have the diesel, guys, and right now it's $3.50 a gallon in my area. And if crude goes to $100 a barrel, which it's going to, we're looking at $3.80 to $4 a gallon probably in the next 6 months. I'm actually looking to downgrade. When I got my truck, diesel was actually the cheapest thing on the road, and then now you just see it going up. And it's hard on business. It's hard on these truckers. What happens if it goes to $4.50 to $5 a gallon? How are these truckers going to operate with making a profit? What they're going to have to do is they're going to have to give us more prices and tack it on. So the grocery stores are going to be charging more for food. Commodity prices are already rising. That's what hyperflation starts from. Okay guys, so I gotta wrap this up. You guys have a great day. I'm gonna try to get you another video out this evening, but if I can, I'll talk to you tomorrow.